What are we doing first?
Major 7th. Major 7th thing.
Hey everybody, it's Leslie Dale with the TFP. Whoa, I'm getting excited, and it's my favorite day. Our favorite day, right, Barry?
This is becoming my favorite day for sure.
Hump Day.
Hump Day.
Because we were here.
Spelled with a
Music
humpty.
Wednesday.
Music Wednesday. We've got Dan Landrum and Aaron O'Rourke. Thanks
got
for
these
coming
boys
in.
around here, right?
Thank you. Yeah. I'm just busy doing some selfies now.
Yeah, let everyone know we're live.
We all have our cell phones. We are all going to be sharing, and we're multitaskers here. I mean, I walked in here a couple of minutes ago. Look at this thing. What is this thing in front of us? Let's talk about it.
This is
just this.
Let's see. This is a hammered dulcimer. Hammered with an ED on it.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Give that to you.
And this is a mountain dulcimer.
Mountain dulcimer. Yeah. Tell us about these instruments.
Well, they're related, as far as we can tell, only in name, and that's about it. They don't really seem to have a lot in common. Dan, yours is pretty old, right? The hammer dulcimer goes back to Persia, right?
Yeah, at least one of the older known versions of it is the yangqin, which is a Chinese instrument. Some people said for a while, oh, maybe it came from China. But the word yangqin means foreign instrument. It translates, so it probably, it's Eastern, who knows, of some kind. One of the things they have in common is they're good instruments for people who want to start playing something, and it removes a lot of the wrong notes if you're trying to play simple things, because they have pretty standard do, re, mi scales that people can get used to quickly. But because of their simplicity, as you start to play complex music, they become kind of complex at that point. Yeah.
Okay. So let's get going, you guys, and we'll talk some more, and we'll share and do all that good stuff.
All right, so we'll play a song. Aaron and I are working on an album together, and this is an original piece that doesn't really have a good name, so yet. Ready, sir? Mm-hmm.
That's great.
So
Very
pretty.
Thank you.
Very
And
nice.
we shared it.
Oh.
It's all good.
I didn't
you
get
get-
mine to share, but that's okay.
Okay. I'll try to do it for
It'll
you
be
if you
up
want me
later.
to.
I can share it later.
Okay. Sharing is caring, like tell my kids, right?
Yes.
But apparently Facebook likes it when you share things live. So if you guys are watching live, go ahead and share it with your friends.
Let's see if I can get it happening here.
Okay. Try. You want me to hold something for you? You good?
I'm pretty multi-talented.
I see that. I see that. So how did you two multi-talented men start working together with your different forms of dulcimers?
we met in jail.
You met in jail. That's where Barry and I met as well.
Exactly.
Good place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think I met Aaron at
The nicest people in jail.
I met Aaron at a dulcimer festival down in Florida, right? The
Oh.
White
Right,
Springs.
yeah.
Cool. Where in Florida?
White Springs,
White
Florida.
Springs.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are dulcimer festivals all over the world. Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Well, not so much all over the world, but mostly in this country, I think.
In this
there's-
area of the country?
No,
South?
Yeah, I mean,
The South?
I did a festival in England already this year.
So
Okay.
we know
there are
of
some,
two
yeah.
on the other side of the ocean.
Yeah, but it sounded like it was really huge before you added that part.
Sorry.
The whole honesty.
Worldwide.
I'll try to,
Worldwide.
I'll try to
no
keep
disputing.
the honesty to a minimum.
Thank you. We prefer that
No
here.
problem.
Yes. Okay.
So not only did you guys meet, but if I understand right, you've moved here.
Right.
At least, is it for good or temporarily or?
No, I hope for good.
All right. I mean, I know you're working on the album. I didn't know if you were
Right.
just here while that was being done.
No.
But
Yeah, no, Aaron's wife moved here and
Okay.
got a job here, and so we are.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. He lives about a block away. We live in Signal Mountain, and try to hit
Cool.
3 hard practices, multi-hour, grueling kinds of things.
Yeah.
Yes.
talk some more about the album. Is it just the two of you? Are you having other guests in? How far along? All that sort of.
So I've had this dream for a long time. These instruments have been lumped together, and in some ways it's rather unfortunate because they're hardly anything alike. But at these festivals, we both just performed at a festival at a week-long last week in Black Mountain, North Carolina, that was hammered and mountain dulcimer, and they split them up for classes. And Aaron and I have actually recently begun to try to combine some of those classes and find out how the instruments can work together, because generally they don't. They split. And so part of the concept behind the album is to see what we can do as far as writing stuff. And we have similar influences. We like the Punch Brothers and the way they take instruments that you see, the traditional bluegrass instruments, but if you came to hear bluegrass and you go see the Punch Brothers, you're going to be
The Punch Brothers.
Cool. Chris Steele and those guys, and so not to compare us to them.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Okay.
But that's sort of the inspiration for the kinds of things that we're writing, what we're trying to do with these
That
instruments.
sounds different.
When you say they're not alike, are they because they sound similar enough, or they're so dissimilar, or they're just completely? I mean, they sounded complimentary to me. That song
Then we win.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
worked for me.
It's amazing how difficult it is to make something sound so natural and easy, I'm sure,
Yeah. I just think different styles of music have traditionally been played on these things.
Right.
Like, often when people really get into hammer dulcimer, like they're a Celtic hammer dulcimer player or they're an old time player. And often with the mountain dulcimer, they're old time often.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's play some more. Let's get to it. We're teasing everybody.
All right, so let's
Do you need me to hold that thing for you?
yeah. Do we want to attempt, as we said, this is all new stuff,
Yeah.
and we're writing new material. We want to play
Great.
something we've never played before.
We're making
Love
it
it.
up as we
Okay.
go. As
Yeah.
we
So we're gonna switch instruments.
Want
Always.
to swap instruments?
Yeah,
Yeah,
give
Barrett,
him-
Oh,
Aaron's going to
little
grab. Yeah.
swap. Little
I
swap.
think he's going to get a baritone mountain dulcimer out.
Cool. And then later on, I'm gonna tease you too. I just got word that I'm gonna be interviewing Blake Shelton next week, so they're gonna play some boys around here.
No,
Hey,
we're
sing
not.
some- Come on. At least they're gonna play some Eagles, right? Maybe.
Only if
A
you
little
sing.
bit? I can try. I could maybe kill someone with my voice.
Is this a good idea, Barry? Is it?
I don't know. Leave me out.
Alice, you've worked with her a lot. Is it a good idea?
She should definitely sing.
Oh, wow.
Maybe a Beatles song or something.
Maybe. I have a
Hey,
horrible voice.
while Aaron's changing instrument, thank you guys for doing this stuff.
Thank you.
This is really
Thank
cool.
you.
Yeah.
And you're seeing, and I know, I'm going to go ahead and make a pitch for you guys now.
Oh.
It's tough. I own a magazine. We own a magazine called Dulcimer Players News, and it's a niche market magazine, and we're doing okay because we're niche. Newspapers are fighting, and you guys put out a really killer good product.
thank you.
Thanks.
But
Okay.
are you getting people to shift? Are you getting people to make the shift over to digital?
It's like what you said. There are people growing and growing that get it. They get what we're doing, and we're trying to get the news out and be real with people. Different from I worked in TV for years and years and years, and it's a little scripted, polished, and we're just getting it to you,
Oh, that one not
the
ready?
real deal. So people
one's a little
are
bigger.
connecting
Oh, yeah.
who get that, who get what we're keeping
Yeah.
it real. So you can tell there is a niche of people who are real,
Yeah.
who like it.
Well, and things like this equipment allow us to do things like this, which is new, to get out and let people see what's out there,
Yeah. So you guys know, back in the day, I worked in public radio in Chattanooga.
Yeah.
When it was the classical station and the NPR station back at WSMC, there was a time in people's lives then you'd turn about 38 or so and decide, I think I like classical music. And, and then people would start shifting over to that, if nothing else, just to fit in
Sure.
what their ideal of who they are becoming is.
Evolving,
And
yeah.
we have to find a way to get the millennials to make this shift into shifting over to digital for local news. I think
They are. It's growing like every broadcast we do. So it is interesting to see who is watching and to follow that. And, they're challenging us to step it up every day. So we're trying
Oh,
to
good,
do that.
good,
And they
yeah.
really love Music Wednesdays. So let's play. Let's
well,
play.
subscribe digitally.
Subscribe,
You
yeah.
might even like the print edition, but subscribe digitally at least.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay.
I'm putting this down.
Okay. Put it down.
Yeah,
Do it.
There you go.
Go for it.
Okay.
Okay.
This is nuts, Aaron.
I know.
Excited.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Love that last note.
Thank you.
It's fun. It's happy.
Have you found that there are limits as far as what styles of music you can use? I mean, I had a jazz feel to it to me.
Yeah, it kind of does, and it uses a lot of notes, and it's an example of what's at least difficult for us. There may be people for whom this isn't quite as difficult, but I think we're pushing it a little bit because in order to get all of that chromaticism in, it's like you're jumping keys constantly. So, yeah.
Yeah, you can see that. It's so cool to watch you go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's really
Watch
cool.
the sweat. That was, yeah. That was, I think that was the best we've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
great.
It wasn't perfect, but
awesome.
we're getting there. So, yeah.
Perfect is not fun.
No, well,
No.
it feels good every now and then.
How
thing.
far into the recording process are you? Are these? I mean, you said these are new songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we hope to record maybe after Christmas, but right
you're
now
just rehearsing?
we're just rehearsing
Wow.
and working stuff. So the idea is when we track this, to be able to nail perfect everything.
Hey.
Then, yeah.
I hate
All
perfect.
originals.
Yeah. Well, we might put something on there, one or two that are not originals, but mostly, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear something you recognize, just so you can find out
What?
you're
Yes.
actually playing?
I loved that though. The
you have
last
an idea?
piece.
Something recognizable.
Something recognizable.
I love like them
Okay.
looking at each other trying.
Yeah,
to
because we don't do
figure
it. We don't do a
out.
lot of that.
Yeah.
We're working on all this.
Yeah.
That'd be fun though. What are you thinking? You can see those wheels turning.
Yeah, I mean, what if we did like My Life on,
Okay.
on that?
Oh, okay.
My
Is
life.
that cool?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, by the Beatles.
Cool.
Though I don't know if we've done it with this instrumentation,
haven't.
but that's okay. He's amazing.
No.
You're amazing. No, you're amazing.
No.
You're amazing.
You guys.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's try that again.
You're an A.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4.
That's great.
It's beautiful.
That's good stuff.
Thank you.
I was singing along in my head.
Yeah, I was kind of.
Yeah.
We
the
could do it again if you
story-
want to sing out loud.
No, I kind of wanted to, but I didn't. I mean, I would have totally killed the mood here. Trust me.
So can we play another?
Yes.
So that song I originally learned for some friends of mine, Jamie and Lindsay, maybe if you're listening right now, who
Hey.
got married up near the Chattanooga just a few weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
And so we started playing it. It was fun.
Oh, great.
This song is another original one that I didn't write that one, but that I wrote for a wedding for a gig I had last year in Africa on an
Wow.
island in the Zambezi River. And it was like maybe the
Jeez.
coolest gig ever with,
I would say so.
it was totally real Africa.
Wow.
And they wanted something that was a bit majestic and wedding sounding and
Romantic.
yeah,
Jungle.
but still sort of got the whole thing, but done on solo hammer dulcimer. So this is sort of which was an interesting call. Anyway, Aaron and I,
It's kind of a tall order.
yeah, maybe, but we'll see if we got it. So,
Okay.
So this right now it may even keep this title. It's called Blair's Wedding.
Lucky Blair.
You ready? Yeah.
Very, very cool for a wedding. It sounded to me like really hopeful and celebratory and beautiful.
Cool.
Love.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Lucky Blair's right. That's
Lucky Blair.
It was such a cool wedding. It was so amazing.
What part of the
I may
service was that?
imagine.
When did you play that?
Oh, that was for
wedding?
the processional.
Oh, yeah.
That was the
Wow.
main. That was the
Yeah.
main event.
Awesome.
The
That's
rest of
great.
it, I just improvised mostly, but just wanted something very specific.
Tell us a little bit how you got started in this.
So I just heard one and liked the sound, and it's really a common story about the way that people come to these things. At the time, I was at WSMC, and someone played something on the air, and all the employees were college students, so they were always playing things they shouldn't be, sneaking stuff in. And somebody played something by an artist named Malcolm Dalglish, and it had the word waltz in it. So if it says waltz, it's classical, but it wasn't. It was hammer dulcimer. And I went in there and said, this isn't on the playlist. But then I saw the album. For those of you that are young, actually, hipsters are into albums now. So.
Am I a hipster?
Yeah.
Vinyl's back.
Yes. By the way, we were in Asheville just a few days ago, and there were like 2 or 3 record stores within 100 feet of each other. It's
cool.
It was amazing. But anyway, this album, here was this guy hitting this thing with sticks, and I'd been hitting things with sticks ever since I had a little sister, so just bought one and fell in love with it. And it's a fairly common story for people to hear these diatonic sorts of instruments, and I'll even put auto harps in there, things that have just there's a certain sound that makes people go, oh, that's pleasant and simple, and I want to do that.
Did you play anything else before?
Played percussion and some piano and little harp, and I tried banjo and guitar. Hey, why don't you grab your guitar, by the way?
Oh, sure.
You know what it reminded me of watching you that last song for Blair? I think we should rename it to Lucky Blair.
Lucky Blair.
But it reminded me a little bit of a drummer and a guitarist.
Yeah,
Watching you guys. Yeah.
It's almost like playing prepared piano where you play the inside. So this thing's older than the piano, and in the literature for the pianoforte, which was the first real big grand piano, they mentioned what the gypsies were playing at the time, the cymbalums. Mm-hmm. And so I've played this a couple of times, several times actually, with orchestras, and I play cymbalum music on it when we do that.
Now, you used to play a lot at the Aquarium Plaza.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then got the magazine and all that other. I think that takes up your time, right? Where can people see you play now?
Well, we're at a lot of festivals. Like I said, we just got back from one, and that's kind of mostly what we're doing. And picking up some Christmas gigs here and there if you have something corporate coming up. Or
put a number underneath.
Yeah.
Time Street Press Christmas party.
Watch this.
Or any weddings in Africa coming up.
Yeah,
we'll travel.
We're up for more African weddings.
I could always get married again. It's fine.
Sure.
Just kidding,
there's some
John.
laws and stuff, but that's okay.
Laws.
We can go to another country and it's probably fine.
Sure.
Or Utah.
Anything's possible.
I probably shouldn't have said that. It's just offended.
Everything goes here.
Yeah.
Everything goes here.
Yeah, but so we're just playing around. We just play, but mostly we're really focused on this project. And let me just mention, because this will probably finish with this song, if you're interested at all in playing these instruments, we have dulcimerschool.com, dulcimerschool.com, where we have, I don't know, about 300 students or so.
Yeah.
In that neighborhood, might be more or less, I don't know. And so that's an online thing, and then there's Dulcimer Players News Magazine, which is dpnews.com. that we do, and we have a weekly podcast that Aaron and I do with a guy out of Nashville. It's called Dulcimer Geek. So if you have any kind of a podcasting app, just look up Dulcimer Geek, and that's growing. We're up to like around 1,400 regular RSS subscribers. Believe it or not, there are that many people interested in
Definitely put those links, under our post on Time Street Press.
Yeah.
For sure. And we'll do that for you if Dan doesn't do it for us. But that's awesome, all those resources.
It's one of those things. I mean, you joke about the 1,400, but acoustic instruments are more popular than they used to be, or at least it seems that way. Or maybe we're just hearing them more. Is that right? I mean, I think people want to hear an actual instrument being played.
I hope so.
Yeah.
We really hope so. I mean, the stuff.
I always would rather.
Yeah.
Well, the stuff that
prefer.
you guys have been having on here, it's like, wow, that's so cool. There's so much talent
There's so
in
much
Chattanooga.
talent.
It's really
It's
great.
amazing. Yeah.
All right. So you're going to do what?
Yeah, we'll
more?
finish up
Take
with
it on
something.
out of here?
Aaron is a Irish guitarist, fingerstyle guitarist, and we thought we'd
cool.
feature him on something kind of traditional.
Okay.
We didn't ask you because he's holding
Yeah,
the
why don't you take the
microphone.
mic now, and I'll be quiet.
Every couple has one.
Oh.
Guilty too.
Yeah.
Are you mostly playing with Dan right now? Can people hear you? Are you playing with other groups and doing anything else?
Well, actually, in addition to playing with Dan, I'm also an artist on Patreon, which is a platform I see more and more artists jumping onto, which is, in a nutshell, it's kind of like Kickstarter for people that want to fund ongoing creations. And so for me, I say every month or every other month, I'm going to put out a new original song or a new arrangement of some sort, and I release an MP3, and people tip $1 or something, and it's just one of those things that just helps I think, focus on playing music, doing the kind of stuff that is enjoyable anyway.
Yeah.
Would it be better if we ended with you doing a solo piece?
No,
You
not
guys can play more
necessarily.
than one. We're here to
Yeah,
enjoy.
we're-
Do you
Everyone.
want to do a solo
Yeah.
piece?
I can do a quick one if
It'd be
you want.
really cool. I'd love for you guys to get to actually
Okay.
hear.
I should
Yeah.
tell you, he was bragging on you pretty heavily
Okay.
yesterday,
Well,
so I'm kind
yeah,
of, that'd
sorry,
be good. I
sorry.
like to hear.
I'll try
Yeah.
not to let you down.
You need to.
No, there's no letting us down. I can tell.
Yay.
I have a good ear for it. Wish I had a voice, but
Tell people again the name of the magazine and
It's Dulcimer Players News Magazine. dpnews.com is the website.
yeah.
And the school again.
Dulcimerschool.com.
Okay,
We are all things Dulcimer.
I can tell.
We're like niche market people.
Okay.
All right, do it, Aaron.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll hold this so you can talk.
Okay.
Well, this is an original piece called Corrie Vrecken, which is a naturally occurring whirlpool off the coast of Scotland. It's also a fantastic bottle of scotch, and this was named after the scotch.
Okay.
like him more and more.
Yes. So
Go, Aaron.
pretty.
I like
yeah.
the high tech here. What is that? Got a rubber band and a sock and a piece of torn paper.
Yeah.
Many uses. Yes.
Yeah. It's
love it.
Yeah. Well,
It works.
Yeah,
They're basics.
yeah, they're Asics. Yeah,
Asics.
socks. Yeah. So that tends to do a lot of squeaking, the strap against the body, so that threw the sock on there and the
I think
rubber
it's a
band.
backfill story myself.
Yeah, somehow a sock got on there, and I was
Yes,
like, well, I need to
exactly.
have a
Yeah.
function
Gotta have a
for
reason.
it. Yeah.
That's what they all say.
I've got a guitar.
Yeah.
We'll wrap
yeah.
up.
Yeah. I'm not judging. I just think it's cool.
No judgment zone. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, that was really pretty.
It's so pretty. Or it kind of like took me to another place, you know,
Yeah,
somewhere
it was
like
neat.
a beautiful
With scotch.
with scotch, a farm.
So one
A
last,
mountaintop
one
with
last
scotch.
plug for a festival we have coming up.
Plug
We're both
it.
playing at Kentucky Music Winter Weekend, right?
Right. Yeah.
And that's coming up sometime in the winter. In January?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be the next one.
Awesome.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So we're going to finish up with a kind of a standard Irish piece called Banish Misfortune. Did you retune that thing?
Yeah.
I love the relationship here. That's it. That's a lot. Those
Another
are
great Wednesday.
another great hump day.
Another good hump day.
With the
Thank you, guys.
dulcimers. Yes, thank you. And do we have a lot to go over for this weekend for Chattanooga Now?
There's a lot coming up.
There's a lot coming up. So we'll talk about that a little later, probably around 2. I also have to check on what hard news is going on. Is there a lot going on today? So? Okay. Well, we're going to look into all that, but so check back in with me around 2. But we want to thank you guys. Thank you so much. Awesome.
Thank you so
amazing.
Thank you.
Aaron
That was a lot of
O'Rourke, Dan Landrum, No Name
you
Band,
guys.
just
No
the
Name
dulcimer.
Yes.
Very
They
nice.
don't
We'll get
need
one.
one.
We're open to
You don't need
suggestions.
one? Oh, open to suggestions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and let us know when the album.
We don't want to be like Fairy Breeze or
No.
or anything like that, though, or like Water Trickles or
And Zamfir's already taken.
Zamfir. Yeah, we wanted that.
Yeah.
We Googled
Already
it.
taken.
Turns out.
I'll think
Fairy
about it.
breeze, yeah.
I'll get back to you.
Please, that's good.
Lucky Blair. It's good. No one
Yeah.
really know what it means. But yeah, we'll continue. Okay, we're gonna go. This always happens. Okay. Happy
Thanks,
hump day.
guys.
See you
Bye.
later.